I'm the world's strongest man, and this is the world's biggest gun. Oh. Right then, Scott, we've got an awesome selection. I've got to say, this is an awesome selection of guns, but you go back to his secret lockup. My God, there must be, I don't know, 300 pistols, 300 rifles, 300 miniguns. It's just grenades, rocket launchers. It's insane.
These are all your biggest safari rifles that you could possibly get your hands on. If you were going to try to take down the biggest land animals in the world or even the universe.
Like me.
These. Yeah.
These are what you need.
So, yeah, we'll start with the smallest of the biggest and work up to the absolute biggest.
I just want to quickly touch on the bigger. Can you just hold that up for us?
Oh, absolutely.
Just look at the size of this. It's a 1-inch bore. It's a 1-inch bore. That is just an absolute monster. It weighs about 50 pounds.
And it is, it's called a 4-bore rifle.
4-bore? Why is it called 4-bore? Is it 4 times as powerful?
No, it's actually, they used to do the bullet weights. So right. 4 bullets would equal 1 pound.
Okay.
Yeah. But this one's a little heavier than that. 3 makes 1 pound. Because it's a 2,150 grain bullet. But they're all pretty big. Over here you have a 416 Rigby, 460 Weatherby Magnum, 505 Gibbs, 24 karat gold, 500 Nitro Express.
It's like something off Call of Duty when you get premium platinum prestige. That's it.
Once you wear your shoulder out enough with these, it just magically turns gold. You know. Hey, 577 Tyrannosaur, 600 Nitro Express, 4-bore. These last 3 are very difficult to find, especially the T-Rex. That's one of only 24 rifles ever made.
Okay.
Most people would never even see in person, much less get to shoot.
Right, this is awesome. I can't wait. And I guess this is like, everyone's going to be thinking about what is the world's strongest man going to be like handling these kind of guns compared to an average guy. We'll get me shoot them. We'll get Scott to shoot them. And then maybe the guy holding the camera should shoot them.
Hey.
What do you reckon?
I think it'd be pretty cool.
I think it'd be pretty cool as well. Right, let's get to it.
All right. Okay, so this is the first one I have for you, Eddie. This is a CZ 550 416 Rigby. It's definitely not a small gun, but it's
the smallest one you have
of the ones that we brought today. It's very light, and it shoots this here. That is a 400 grain brass solid, and this round will pretty much go through anything. We may not see much of an explosion on that, but it's still, you're going to see something. He's going to feel something. Well, I would say you split its wig. Really, if we would have lined up like 6 cinder blocks, it would have been, you would have really seen what this could do.
Yeah.
This is your next one, your next step up. This is a Weatherby 460 Magnum. And for a long time, this was like what people said was the most powerful thing you could go hunt with. And there was like a bunch of kind of like folklore around it. Like if you couldn't shoot it more than 3 times without your nose starting to bleed and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it kicks, but it's not going to kick you that hard. That is a 500 grain brass solid. And as you can see, that is not a small round. I'll tell you what, instead of shooting the watermelon, why don't you aim for the cinder block underneath it?
Okay.
There you go.
That's nice.
Yeah, like nothing. Now, what did that compared to the one you just shot?
I think it's about the same, yeah. Roughly the same. Not as bad on the ears.
This is a CZ 550 chambered in 505 Gibbs. So that's a 600 grain bullet.
That's a big bullet.
So we're getting bigger. If you manage to hit that pudding, I think it's going to make quite an explosion.
Really?
The concussion that came off that, like I felt it back here, like in the chest. That was worse.
Maybe my shoulder's getting sore, but that was worse.
I think it's going to be kind of tender by the end of the day.
Yeah. What a waste of pudding.
I got something for you here. This is a double barrel
Prestige.
24 karat gold 500 nitro